Hello, Jers. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Jers.
It is lovely to see you.
That was like the closest you'll ever get me to singing. That was my intro song. My intro song.
Boom,
Hi,
boom,
y'all.
boom.
I've missed you. It's been a whole day.
It's like that one boyfriend who's like, but it's been a day and I haven't seen you.
I never kept those boyfriends
my
around.
gosh.
No, I couldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Deal breaker. Yep.
Be your own man.
I know. You know, I laugh about like that. I was talking to some of my girlfriends. I was telling them about the ridiculousness. They don't follow the trials like I do, you know, but I was telling them about like the ridiculousness and the people that were writing Alex Murdaugh in jail and stuff. And they were laughing because they were like, "Oh, Brandi, that would actually be perfect for you because you don't like to actually like spend time with anybody." So they were like, and I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, not for him because he's cringe, but like I could totally see myself like having a pen pal like husband for the rest of my life because then I don't have to like share my remote. I don't have to deal with them. I don't have to worry about them getting their sassy pants on. And then all they have time to do is like just sit there and think about me and write me letters. And then that way, like if I feel in the mood, then I'm like, oh, I could read a letter. And then if I don't, then I don't have to. And there's nobody to fuss at me about it. So honestly, guess who's getting on findinginmate.com when we get off of here? I'm just joking. I don't even know if that's really a thing.
It's a good night to actually open a bottle of wine for the first time. Not first time, but yeah. I pulled myself a Chianti.
Oh dang.
Oh man. All right. Lisa's got her space buns in tonight.
Oh yes.
Dean said Amazon's now selling a portal plunger for those of you stuck in the abyss.
That's perfect.
Shireen said, open your portals and let's head to Brandy's Beach. I'm not quite can we say that on air? I guess we can. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello everybody. We're so happy to see you. We've got a lot of stuff for tonight, don't we?
Yes. Oh, Jams is here. Hi, Jams.
Hey, Jams.
Life with Bailey.
And Jams became a new member, right like that.
Oh, look at there. Hey, Jams.
Thank you.
Welcome. Oh,
see, Don said that's my kind of husband.
Yes.
The one that doesn't talk, right?
Yes.
That's my kind of husband. I am not that kind of husband.
Me too. And think how much cheaper that is too. Like all I gotta do is put some money on his books or some ramen noodles once a month.
Right.
And I can keep on living my best life and not have to deal. Like, I mean, I'm onto something here.
I'm so glad you brought up the ramen noodles thing. Calypson tonight shared a video that I think everybody should see. I think we could start out with this real quick. It is fantastic, and it talks about how to make a prison-style Oreo McFlurry, and the guy who does it is brilliant. So let me add this to the stream. Here we go. Get ready to chuckle.
So today I'm about to show you how to make some prison Oreo McFlurry.
Prison Oreo McFlurries? You can't even get a McFlurry at McDonald's. How you get one in prison? Milk, creamer? What are you doing with that? You're going to mix it up? I swear they'll be making everything in jail except for good decisions. Are you going to pour it in a bag? Okay. And then what? Then you're going to put the bag, okay. And then, he's got a blanket. He's going to tuck it in like it's nighttime and then shake it for 5 minutes because y'all got nothing but time in that. Okay. Oreos, crush them up. And then what? Then you're going to.
And now you got a prison-style Oreo McFlurry. I swear it tastes just like it, bro.
Welcome back to McPrison. I'm your host, Ronald McManslaughter. We got our milk.
Ronald McManslaughter?
They don't have measuring cups in jail. From jailmate to coffee mate, here we go. I'm just going to pour. I got the French vanilla because I'm outside the bars and I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to get crazy with it, okay? You know what we're doing here, folks. You can't even go down the street to McDonald's to get a McFlurry because the ice cream machine's broken. But you maybe can go to McJail.
That's true.
In a McHurry? Make that make sense. Last week we made Jailhouse Laffy Taffy. This week we're making McFlurries. I'm about to make a whole damn cookbook. Call it The Simple Pleasures of the Penitentiary. Welcome back to Simple Pleasures of the Penitentiary. I'm your host, Donnie from the Yard. All right, he poured a whole Dead Sea worth of salt in there. Tell you what, if I was in jail, they'd call me Salt Bay. I'll second that. Nobody's Bay. He used a prison blanket. I'm using a Mickey Mouse blanket because Disney World is the closest thing I've ever been to jail. And now I'm going to shake it for 5 minutes. Well, I thought I heard the guards. I was about to McScurry. They'd McMurder me in jail. Okay, go ahead and beat your Oreos like you're beating your...
Oops.
like you're trying to beat... Like you're beating your case. Your court case.
Good save.
Beat your Oreos like you're... Huh? Welcome back to Did It Work? I'm Incarcerated Earl. It's just...
Incarcerated Earl.
No way! There's no way! No way! No way! Get out of... Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look!
Shut up.
Get out of town! No way! Welcome back to Would You McMurder for McFlurry? I'm your host, Shanky Shelton. Wow. I am absolutely flabbergasted. Look at how amazing that worked. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Okay, take me to jail and call me Jane, because this is insane. I tell you what, it gets delicious on D Block.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
Oh, I while we were watching it, Carbon became a member. Thank you, Carmen.
And so did
And,
LMMCC.
Sure did. LMMCC.
That's so
LMMCC. Jailhouse Jams is going to be her new nickname.
Oh dang! Oh dang!
If it comes with a Jailhouse McFlurry, I'm flipping in.
That is actually really funny though, because that's a good point, because you cannot get McFlurries like anywhere because because the machine is always broke.
They're
and the
always
fact
broken.
that you can make one in prison, but you can't get one on these streets, that says something.
Can't get one on the streets.
Can't get one on the streets.
Miranda likes your hair.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nan said they can get Oreos in prison. I think that is usually on the commissary list, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like different like they have different lists for different places, or like different, every institution has its own menu, but but stuff like that is generally available. Yeah. No beef sticks there's not beef sticks in every one, but there's generally some kind of sweets. I'm
Beef
like reading
sticks.
what
That
everybody
just sounds bad.
It does. That's a Murdoch favorite though. It's a Murdoch's favorite. Oh yes, AJ, Oreos and Fritos. We were about to click on the same one again. We always do that. They never expire. That's amazing.
Let's see here. Somebody asked about the commands. I'm putting them in. You can always do exclamation point commands, and that'll give you a little bit of everything there.
Definitely try the exclamation park. That's perfect.
Hey, Buffy Butt caught the live stream.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming in. I like these Sundays. These Sundays are chill. We have fun. We hang out with you all. It's just a good time. And we laugh a lot.
A lot.
Oh man, like a lot.
Yes.
Well, do you want to give? Well, I guess we should say that by saying that she probably wasn't going to make it, True Bet Pondu won the Invisible Juror chair tonight. Annie wanted to make sure that she kept it warm. So it's whatever it looks like for you. Just imagine it in your head spaces. You can take it with you when you leave. The good news is it doesn't take any space up in your place, no matter how big or small it is. So congratulations, True Bet Pondu.
That was a radio voice you just slipped into right there. I hear you.
Pondu.
I hear you. That was 100% radio voice.
Oh my gosh. Well, do you want to update everybody on the lovely number of subs that we have since Friday?
Yes, I'm actually pulling it up now because it's been changing as the moment goes by. Which has been really, really cool, and I've loved to see it. So our current subscribers for the channel is 4,312.
Woo!
Who knew? That's so crazy. And our memberships have now, I got to pull up the new one because, math. So our, oh, don't you say that. Detective Daddy has, you just wait. He makes a guest appearance tonight. So our members, we have 232 members in our little cult. Family.
Family.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't haven't joined up, if you are on Facebook, you can pop into Facebook, join up. You shouldn't have to be approved anymore. I've got it set so that as long as you've had a Facebook account for like 3 months, it'll approve you. It's usually the bots that are less than a month. So whoop whoop.
And also, we love when people like join in as we're watching, because we get to like be like, hey, hi, hello, and then I cry and whatnot. But we did have a couple that joined while we were not live streaming, and I appreciate y'all because then I just get to cry at home alone. So that sounded a lot sadder than it really is in real life. But
you text me, I can feel the tears coming through my phone. It's fine, everybody.
So I wanted to say hi to our new members that we've had since our last chat. We have Reach Seymour. Okay, and I have to tell y'all this about Reach Seymour. So Reach Seymour hit me up on Twitter and had the best idea, and I'm gonna figure out a way. We're gonna figure out a way to work with it. But hit me up and said that I have an idea for merch, something about the 404B prior bad acts. And I was like, oh my gosh, why have I not thought about that? So good idea, great suggestion. And we are going to work that into the merch somehow, because that's hilarious and such a good idea. Welcome, Reach Seymour, and thank you for your suggestion. And we have Sarah Moore, who just joined as we were
as we were rolling.
It was I think it was in the opening credits, or was it right before? But But anyway, right at the very beginning here, Sarah Moore, and then of course we got to say hello today to Jams, Carmen, and LMMC. So hello to our new members. We are excited y'all are here.
Big Daddy said, "Good evening. What are we drinking tonight?"
Let me tell you, Big Daddy. It's not a Long Island. I'll say that much. No. All it took was one to get me no more Long Islands for me for a while. Okay, if y'all haven't tried this, it's really good. It's orange soda with whipped cream flavored vodka, and it tastes like an orange creamsicle. It's really good.
Ooh.
So, what are you drinking?
Before I say that, happy birthday, AJ. It's AJ's number 41 today.
Happy birthday!
I mean, thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. That's pretty awesome. I am touched. I decided to go the brandy route, and I ended up getting a wine. And it's a Chianti, and it's definitely the cheapest one I could find, because I'm a cheap date. I don't know.
Look, give me some Piggly Wiggly wine over the good stuff any day. I'm all about some cheap wine. I'm easy to please that way.
I was like, we're talking crazy tonight, so I'll grab a Chianti and I'll eat my liver with a Chianti and fava beans. And there it is. So here we wine daddy. Oh my gosh. So we had this beautiful it probably was. That was the tax. I don't know. No, but when a Chianti is like $4.99, you probably shouldn't buy it, but I done did.
These are the things that you just regret in the morning, but right now we're fine.
We're good.
Yes, cheap wine tastes better. Piggly Wiggly has wine. Heck yeah, Piggly Wiggly has wine. I mean, it's like $6 Blackberry Merlot, and you don't question where it came from, but yeah, Piggly Wiggly has wine.
Silence of the Lambs is what got me into true crime. I love Silence of the Lambs, 100%. I will watch it all the time. Yes. Oh, so I think it was either it was either this morning or yesterday. I was sitting and I was thinking, Brandi lives in a state. Have we said where you live? I don't want to say it.
We all know, yeah. Everybody knows I live in Florida.
All right, Florida. We won't say where, obviously. And, there is this lovely thing in true crime known as the Florida Man. And so that's what we're going to cover a little bit today on this show on Sundays. And I'm going to kick it off with our Alexander. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And now welcome. Now I'm going to kick it off with our brand new sting. And here it's coming. It's coming. That's right. It's time for a brand new Florida Man segment. I'm so excited to talk about some of these things. There's a lot that's happening these days, and Florida seems to be at the middle of it. And so it's so much so that there is indeed websites where you can look up your birthday, and it will bring up a Florida Man story from that date. Ta-ta! And tonight I actually have 2 Florida Man stories for you all, just to. It's the brand new it's a brand new one, so why not? So here is the story, and it's via the Palm Beach Post. A man allegedly eats crack cocaine and tells police it was candy.
I mean, we've all been there.
Oh yeah, totally. That's my Friday nights. That's not true. I'm here with you guys. So a Florida man was riding in a car that was pulled over by police, told them he was eating candy, not crack cocaine. 56-year-old Joe, I'm going to leave it at Joe, was arrested, charged with tampering with or destroying evidence after he told police that the white powdery substance that he was chewing on was a Jolly Rancher. The police noted pieces of the powdery substance falling out of his mouth and onto his shirt like a powdered donut, and officers decided to test the crumbs. Oh, man. Welcome to easy mistake.
It happens to all of us, let's be honest.
Doesn't it? Oh man. And then I will
told him meaning to rock candy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and then my second one here. This one I've covered before on a different one of my shows, but a Florida man tries to throw an alligator onto a roof to teach it a lesson. This wasn't that long ago. This was July 2021. So a Florida man's in custody for allegedly trying to throw a live alligator onto the roof of a building. William, I shall call him Billy because it's more fun, and he was 32. He was arrested. Man, 32 throwing alligators.
Living his best life.
Where's your life going, sir? He was arrested at 3 a.m. Thursday, and he was charged with possessing and injuring an alligator, burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, criminal mischief, and petty theft. Daytona Beach police officer Molly, I think it's Bayou, said, I asked William Hodge what he was doing when he was throwing the alligator up in the air. William Hodge advised that he was, quote, teaching it a lesson. He hopped the fence of Congo River Golf, a miniature golf course in the area, and stole a live alligator from an enclosure on the course. He then allegedly took the alligator to the Mets Lounge, a bar and liquor store, grabbed it by the tail, and tried to fling it onto the roof. The alligator's okay. But he was arrested and placed in a lovely holding cell. But while he was in the holding cell, he decided,
made a McFlurry?
Oh,
no
you know what? I don't think it's the McFlurry you're thinking of. He balled up toilet paper, clogged the cell's toilet and drain in an attempt to flood the station. So, Billy, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Dang it, Billy.
I think yes. I think some rock candy was indeed involved. Yes. You're not kidding there. Hey, Natalie, thanks for joining us. He wanted a corrugated roof. Oh, Lisa knows the way to my heart. Oh, you just sit on that roof and think about what you've done.
That's
the Uncle Rico of gator tossing. There's
my
a new
gosh.
single. There's a new hit single coming out called I Whip My Gator Back and Forth. I whip my gator back and forth. I whip my gator.
I love that you did the dance moves
Anyways.
with that too. Like just for
Thank you.
the full effect for us all.
You know.
That was
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay.
and it keeps going.
Oh, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It's a Sunday.
Super inappropriate.
Oh, so that's your Florida Man segment. Oh, so much fun. So much
Super
fun.
inappropriate. I'm pretty sure that some of those people live in my building, but you know.
Oh God. All right. Well, I think it's time to hop into the ye old WTFs, shall we?
Let's get into it. Our first one I'm excited about because it is one of those things that has if there's one thing I love about our little group, well, there's a whole bunch of things I love about our little group, but one of the things that I love is all of our little inside jokes and all of our hashtag, stuff that we do during the day. And when I made that merch, I sent my mama wanted a link to the merch, and I sent her a link. She's like, I don't even understand what any of this is. And I'm like, I know you don't. Well, that shows you that my mom ain't watching. So, thanks, you old heifer. But she doesn't get the insight. I'm just joking. I could never call my mom a heifer. I love that woman. God bless her soul. She would drive over here right now. Literally, if she heard me call her a heifer on live stream. But she doesn't get the jokes. And that's one of the things that I love about all of our little hashtags and our inappropriate, super inappropriate and our, whatever. So we're starting the night off with super inappropriate because that has been one of my favorite tags all week long, where we have been tagging everybody. I have been calling everybody super inappropriate. The people who didn't watch with us have gotten a little offended, and I'm okay with it because they should have been watching. But if you missed it, Monday night, John Thomas, who, in case y'all haven't heard, I'm not a he objected to something, shocker, and he said that the line of questioning or the question was super inappropriate. And because he's super inappropriate, we've decided to just take his little comment and run with it. So we have gone with super inappropriate for everything, and it has even inspired some of our new merch. So that is our and I think I even tagged when we did the thing with where we were on the beach and you were like the ukulele and the hula thing. I think I even that was Tuesday morning after the whole Monday night thing, and I think that's when we started it, like just nonstop super inappropriate everything. I love it.
Leonard Amber said that today's seeds that she planted are named for us. Thank you. I'm going to try and pronounce these. I know chamomile and calendula. Is that right? I'm going to guess. I can't grow things very well, but I sure try every now and again. But thank you for that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, super inappropriate. That's what he said. And I've never heard a lawyer say that before in my life. But,
we have run with it. Everything anybody says, we're telling them they're super inappropriate. I was like, y'all are super inappropriate if you don't show up. You're super inappropriate if you do show up. If you are super inappropriate, we want to be your friend. If you're super inappropriate, then, you're one of us. It's been fun. So we have loved that one.
Oh my gosh. Well. Shall we move on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do it. I've got the video queued up.
Thank you. Okay, let's set it up a little bit though. So
yeah, let's do that.
For all of us who have been, because not everybody is following along with Letitia, but for those of us who have been following along with the Letitia trial as well, you may remember that in one of her blabbering episodes, she said that red and black is supposedly a trigger for one of her personalities. So this, of course, sparked, the internet to make fun of her because she's an idiot. And so there have been memes posted where like people changed, where the judge is in a red robe and everybody in the court's in red and black. And, people have been joking about how everybody needs to wear red and black in the courtroom. Our hero, one of Recovery Addict's listeners, went to court and sat right behind Letitia and wore red and black. And we love her for it.
And here we go.
Boss move. Literally, there's Letitia, and she's right behind her.
It's the best.
Right behind her.
I love that so much.
Oh my gosh. So perfect. And I think we have a picture too.
Oh, do we? Do we have
yeah, I put a picture in the drive. There's a picture of the one where everybody's in red and black.
Here it is.
But also something that somebody found online, because red and black, my little thing.
What?
Saved it. That little red thing, the background was missing in it when I saved it. I don't know what happened. Anyway,
it happens.
It happens. So if you look in the bottom left corner, this is from a video that the internet has discovered of Letitia and Harley, and she's wearing red and black. So one more little thing to show that Letitia is full of
poop.
Lies. And then in the top that you can see they changed the stuff. That was funny too.
Yeah, that's really funny. That's hysterical. I wanted to answer a quick question. Somebody had a question for me in terms of where I'm from. Yes, some words sound Southern. I blame Brandi and whoever I hang out with. But I'm a military kid. I'm a military brat. So I've moved around a lot. I've got a big combination of a bunch of stuff, and it depends on who I'm with in terms of what accent comes out. But it seems the more I laugh and the more I get frustrated, the more Southern I get. And that's just what happens. Oh, man. So, I
think it does get
red
worse
and black.
Around me. It
does.
does get, because there was something you said the other day that you were like, oh, dang, I didn't. Well, you didn't say, oh, dang. I say, oh, dang. But you said something. And
oh,
you
dang.
Were like, you're like, I don't ever say that. And now you're saying it. I can't remember what it was, but I rub off on y'all.
It happens. I just pick up. So, oh, man. Oh, yeah. So I'm so glad that she went and wore the red and black. I think that's incredible. It is just amazing.
For her to sit, like, she didn't even just go and wear, like, she sat right behind her, which just makes me want to just hug her neck, because that was just the funniest thing ever. Oh gosh, so funny. JT, is that a snuggle bear?
Yes, it is. It is Snuggles. He's my first stuffed animal that I ever got. So I was born, and boom, Snuggles was there. And a couple days ago, we were talking about like grabbing your stuffed animal, and I still have Snuggles because I gave him to my child, and now I stole him back from my child, and I put him there just in case I need him, because I am man enough to say sometimes you just need a stuffed animal. So there we go.
Or a prison pen pal. Whatever gives you emotional comfort. Oh, there was another question. Oh, hi. We missed you too. Welcome back. Welcome.
Yes. And Lisa, when I hang out online with some friends of mine from Leeds, that accent comes in too. And that's a lot of fun when that happens. So it confuses a lot of people. People are like, you're fake. And I'm like, I just pick it up. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So the next lovely, the next WTF we have an image for. Oh, shall I pop it up now? I guess I should.
Go ahead. Yes. Who wore it better?
That's what I want to know. I want to know.
Look at, go on ahead and zoom in on your little man bun. Go on and zoom in on that. Look at there.
Little cinnamon bun.
Little cinnamon bun.
I did indeed make, I joked on myself about that one. So
that ain't even a cinnamon bun. That's like a mini muffin. That's like But you tried.
Lisa, I couldn't pull that out if I tried right now. It's not possible. Oh, but you know who wore it better? I'm pretty sure it was Brandi. Also, that look on the right is yours is everything. Hers is absolutely nothing.
It almost looks like, you know, those little things that you buy for your youngins. It's like the little snow hats or whatever, and they have like little kids' ears on them, and like the little kids' ears are supposed to be like like fun for the kids. That's kind of what it looks like. It looks like she's wearing one of those because they're almost kind of like, it's not even honey bun status. It's kind of like the little fake kid ear type look is what. Lord help her, she needs help.
And Amos shared something with me earlier, which I think I said, which we showed, but
nailed it.
Oh, follow Amos for some of the best PDFs ever. PDFs, geez Louise, just for the best images. So good, so good. Oh my gosh. Well, that was awesome. And I'm being told to say something. I think I saw it. Where was it? It was. I saw something.
John Thomas only eats the bottom of his mini muffins.
Yeah, he does.
That's hilarious.
Well, I thought I saw it. I've lost it.
She looks like an evil panda. Lee said she looks like an evil panda.
She does.
Grumpy cat.
She looks like Grumpy Cat.
Goodness.
You ain't nothing but a grumpy cat.
Bless her.
Oh my gosh.
And not in the good way.
Nope, the Southern Bless.
The Southern Bless.
The Southern Bless. All right, so shall we move to the next one?
Oh, yeah. Let's go on.
Oh, all right. All right, let's do it. Let's see here. All right, here's our next one. And Brandi, you can explain this one.
If y'all missed, so I put a video out about this, not just about the archangel, Michael the archangel. So if you missed it, I put a video out explaining Letitia's newest blabbering, where she's just going on and she's an idiot and nothing that she's saying is, and I don't feel bad. I don't normally call people names, but with her, I have no problem calling her
We'll make an exception or 10.
She gets the exception. So, she's blabbering on, and she goes into this whole thing about the day Kobe Bryant died, and you know that was that Sunday that they were going on the hike, and she said originally because you know Kobe Bryant died and she was distraught over Kobe Bryant dying, so she was going to go to church, but then they couldn't go to church because this guy showed up and he said that he was Michael, not the archangel, but Michael the archangel. He was Michael the archangel,
and all the recovery.
Okay, but okay, and I know that like that may sound unbelievable, but he had business cards. So I mean, you know, if dude shows up with business cards, he's got to be legit. So obviously, this is all true. He is the Michael the archangel with his business cards, and he showed up, and she realized later on that it was only because he was trying to keep her from going to church, so they ended up going on the hike instead. Oh, she makes my brain bleed. So this is our version of Michael, the certified business card toting archangel. Oh, great.
If I commit a crime, I wonder if the archangel has an arch card and he can treat me to McDonald's. That's what I want to know.
You know, and when she said that, like, I literally kept picturing the McDonald's arches, because that's the main thing you hear about, like, when you're thinking arches is either weddings or McDonald's, which are not
Big Daddy
together,
said,
but
Big Daddy said was another personality a passenger on Noah's Arch.
Oh gosh. Oh.
She said archangel, and I like collectively heard all of the cradle / recovering Catholics just go,
oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, she the thing she comes up with.
I know.
He has to be real. Well, that's the thing. It's like, you know, and I didn't believe her until she told us that he had business cards. And then I was like, oh, well, in that case, it must be true, because realistically, who's going to tell you that they're an archangel if they're not, if they have business cards? So it must be true.
This is one of those things where if somebody has to tell you they're talented all the time, they probably aren't. I'm so cool, guys. I'm so cool.
Oh, look at Life with Bailey, a woman after my heart. Look, the UGA, that UGA arch, it's a thing. If y'all don't know anything about UGA, it's like it's a thing. Anyway. Maybe. I'll see if I can get you a business card. You can call him.
Mine's the laptop.
Oh, gosh.
That made me laugh.
The archangel.
Oh my gosh. Well, should we show that clip for the next one?
Yes.
Yes, we shall. And I shall find it. And I found it. All right, here we go.
Right. Who would lie about being an archangel? Nobody, which is how we know this is true.
Yeah, I'm an archangel. Come on. Obviously. All right. Here's our next WTF moment. And it happens to be our own. Here we go.
Look at my face in that. Look at my face in that clip already.
Right? Just let me know. Feel free to say, okay, stop. And I will. Because this is a little longer.
Because it's already creepy.
The digital evidence was
super inappropriate ukulele.
chain of custody, and then returned.
Diet Coke Mom was here.
In Rexburg at that time. A warrant was written for the devices. Okay. And
this is where we all start saying, everybody starts saying what he looks like.
Where is this chain of custody? Is it part of it's not part of these exhibits, right?
No.
Okay.
It's called appropriation.
Oh my gosh. JT, we are totally going to do that for our podcast cover.
Well, I'll object to. Well, you know what? I'm not going to.
Okay. We're going to recreate that photo.
Do you want
okay. We'll do it.
For our podcast cover.
Yes, Judge.
Our
2 photos, remove the background, put them together. Done.
And they may be published.
I have a ukulele, so we're good.
Of course you do. Of course you do. So I think it's right here where we start talking about what he looked like.
Yeah. Go to the. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's make a record. What do we see in 61A?
I got to see it.
This would be Chad and Lori.
Zoom in on that.
November 5th,
Okay.
2019.
Okay, hold on.
On the beach in Hawaii at their wedding ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
When you zoom in, it's so much worse. Like super inappropriate devil horn look on this one.
If I may just
for like
add,
5 minutes.
so I don't have to do it on each one.
I don't know when I started laughing like my
photos was
father,
taken
but here we are.
Canon EOS Mark III camera.
How do you know that?
I have
Because
like
this is a
4
digital-
guitars and a
this is-
ukulele, and I never get to play
This is
them.
a digital picture.
Of course you have a ukulele.
All of our phones, all digital cameras and everything nowadays have
I do.
See if I can.
I can't remember who.
See if we can go a little further.
digital footprint.
Betsy was about to leave us over this. Betsy almost left us
On
over
each
this.
of these photos, if you look at the details of the photo when you're looking at it with, say, a computer
Super inappropriate.
software, you'll be able to see date, time.
We started finding
what kind of
lookalikes.
camera took it.
We
so
did.
forth and so on. A lot of times it'll even give you GPS coordinates and so forth and so on.
So on the images and that you saw the camera data associated with each of these on the device that you had a search warrant for.
That's correct.
He does, Ivan. There we go.
Kane the Wrestler. That was one of them. That was the first one. Who's Kane the Wrestler?
That was the first one.
Hold on, I'm going to Google it.
Oh,
What is 61B?
no, I got
This would appear to be Chad and Lori in Hawaii again. What I believe is standing in front of the more.
Look, he really does. Yeah, what else did we get? We got.
So we got Kane.
Meatloaf.
Then we got With the mask or without. He acts more like mankind. Looks like the guy on QVC.
The guy on QVC,
Which I had to
that
look
one was
up.
a dead ringer too. Yeah, I didn't know who it is either. But when we pulled it up, see, he does.
It's so true.
Spitting image.
And then
Meatloaf.
And I think
we have a winning comment.
We do have a winning comment. That's later, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But there it is.
Oh, oops.
He literally did anything for love.
Anything for love. Even I did not know who Kane the wrestler was, and I did not know the fella from QVC. But once they were pulled up, I was like, "Oh dang!" It's like it is like they had a love child, and then you throw in Meatloaf, and it's like, them fellas could be triplets. So funny.
Amos said that I got that picture way too quick, and was it a wallpaper on my computer? No, yes. I just typed fast.
It was. I've seen it.
Yeah, right. No, not after some of the comments he's made lately. I think not.
I don't know him.
You don't need to. It's okay. You don't need to. Oh man, the next one's totally on me.
Oh, this one was one of my favorite WTF moments of the week because it was not something that I saw right away, but it was something that I can never again unsee. So David, is it Censorbo? Is that how you said his name? I think David Censorbo was testifying in the Lori Vallow trial, and JT was kind enough to do all the graphics for the day, and he did a great job. And we had Steve from True Crime Web that was in the chat with us. And if y'all don't know Steve, he is a retired crime scene investigator, and he covers true crime and missing persons and cold cases and like big stories in the news. And he's great for us night owls because he hosts a live chat at midnight. He's wonderful. We love him. He's a friend of the channel, and he was in chat with us, and he pointed out that it looks like a men's room, and with the way that David Censorbo is standing, it looks like Idaho is his urinal, and I will never again be able to look at Idaho as anything other than the shape of a urinal. And to make it so much better or worse, depending on how you're looking at it, the burning in the background is like the burning when he pees. Everything's on fire in the urinal. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's just terrible. Do you know, this is really funny though, but urinal, I don't know if you know this, urinal cakes, right? And then sometimes some places will have like urinal cake holders. And there was one point that the college that I went to for undergrad, their urinal cake holders, the brand was European. And I died laughing because I was like, do they know what they've done? Or is this person that out of touch? I don't know. But yes, oops. For those of you in Idaho, and I messed up. Or I didn't. I'm not quite sure. Depends on if you like it or not.
The thing is, I'll never be able to unsee it. And
right.
It wouldn't have even been so bad if it wasn't for the placement of the urinal. I mean, of Idaho, and the way that he's standing with his hands right in front of his junk. So it looks very much like he is Steve. Look, Mr. Steve picked that one out, and I will never not look at Idaho as anything other than a urinal on fire. So thank you.
Brooklyn said like European. Well, that is super inappropriate. But she said like European. Wait, I can't get it. Where did it go? Kept moving. No, like European, like Europe, like European. You're European. Like that's what made it even worse. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, even Streamlabs knows that was super inappropriate. So.
Yes. Super inappropriate. Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on a second. PSU's game was called the Toilet Bowl. I love it.
Oh my gosh, look at Holly Berry. This urinal's on fire. I sing it in my head. That's amazing. Yes, that could be Idaho's new state song.
That's so funny because you sang it and I said it just like RuPaul. This urinal's on fire. Okay, because that's us.
Oh, gosh.
What's the next one?
Look, not a drama llama said, I can never hear the word European the same ever again.
I'm sorry. It was just a story.
Carmen said he's trying to put out those burning loins.
Can we have WTF Inception? Because next week this is going to be involved.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome. You just missed that Idaho's a urinal. Welcome.
Right. But you made it just in time for the next one.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Let me get my
Which
drink.
Everybody's going to be happy about.
Let me get my drink. All right. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Oh, hot cops.
Hot cops. So now I had to put our favorite hot cop, Detective Daddy, in the middle because Detective Daddy, he will always have our hearts. However, there are two other hot cops that have been in trial this week with the roommate, ex-lover trial or whatever. Eric Robinson, I think is his name.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything they said, but that's the only thing I know. That's what I know. Yeah. And Dana Glover. Yes, Dean Sparks. Hi, dear. Welcome to the family. As we're like being super inappropriate, then we welcome into the family. Yes. Don't eat the. Oh, yeah.
Hot cops. What you gonna do? I'm gonna pull right over. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
pull right over and invite them over to say hello.
Let me make it up to you. I'm so sorry. Oh, really?
Well,
why would you ever not live there anymore?
Because she's married.
Oh. Yeah, I forget. I forget people do that on purpose these days. Sarah Morrison, I'm going to cuff myself.
Oops.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Look,
Amos
no, this is not. We keep clicking the same ones. Sorry. This is not super. Oh, yes, this is super appropriate. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Live with Bailey. I got it wrong.
Super appropriate.
She's not. I don't know. Well, then Brandy's question stands. I will object to myself for saying that. I'm sorry.
I second that. Yeah.
I mean, between the two on the side and the guy in the middle and his voice.
This is the thing, Carla. Hold on. Let's. Carla, I love you. I'm going to move your comment for a second so we can look at those biceps again. Look at that. And you know, I've got a thing for beards too. So it's like the biceps and the beard.
You keep talking about them. I have a 4-year-old that wants to say good night because he's postponing his inevitable bedtime. And this is what happens. It's live.
You can give us a moment alone with the hot cops. Oh, yes, we are so terrible. Yes. You know, a lot of cops who have their sleeves tailored. That's actually really funny. I never would have thought that that's a thing, but it makes sense. I mean,
I'm back.
Welcome back. We still need a moment.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fine.
Just call me Mr. Cotter.
Oh, gosh. Dang, I know, me too. You should see me pulling up pictures. I was like, I think I just need to watch for another minute and make sure I'm getting the right pictures. Lisa. Oh my God.
We need to move to the next one before we can't finish this
hold
show.
on. We're not done. We are still reading comments.
Oh,
Gosh,
okay.
Calm down.
Reading the comments.
Calm down. We're
reading
on
the comments.
What are people talking? Right? Yes, and these are Florida cops. These are not my part of Florida, so I'm considering moving. But these are not Florida cops.
No. Alexander
Yes,
said, "We're not done.
We're not done.
We have 5 more minutes."
Okay, wait, hold on. We're not done. I'm still reading.
Detective
Yes.
has his moment.
Let him have his
I didn't-
moment.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know.
Don't you have more kids to put to bed? Don't you have more kids to put to bed?
No, but if my wife sees this, I might.
Look, just send her on in. I'm sure she wants to sit here and enjoy it with us too. Send her on in. Bring her on in.
She can just replace me on the show. It'll be over.
Oh, gosh.
A full pat down, please, officer. Oh, wait, I don't need it? No, I do. I do. I really do.
Try one more time. I'm sure there's something. Let's try one more time.
No, right there. No, right.
Well, to the left.
Yeah,
Only fans cop version.
it's called Only Cops.
Oh my gosh. Crochet Addict needs to watch this a little bit longer.
Is this a Mama's Gone Wild timeline?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think, you know what, if he's been released, I wonder if I could reach out to him and see if I can get him on the show.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
I have absolutely no shame. I don't mind. And then also, at least this way, the person talking to him won't be salivating.
Hi, Tish. You're just in time. Just in time.
Moratorium on wine consumption.
Oh, new merch. Pat me down, please.
Please.
You missed a spot.
JT is Chat's wingman. Oh, Brewmaster, Chat wingman.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Hum along if you can't sing along. So I'm awaiting a tear. Okay, so that's so funny because before I made this like a little Valentine's looking thing, like We Heart Our Hot Cops, I actually was like, I literally was about to put their heads on like the Chip and Dale style dancers, and I was like, maybe it's not late enough at night for us to do that in our show. So then I changed it. But that's so funny that you say that because I was actually going to do that as our thing.
And I'm guessing you don't mean the Chris Farley version.
No. Love Chris Farley, but now I'll never look at him the same because somebody said that was one of the ones that Chad looked like. And we can't ruin Hot Cops by intertwining Hot Cops with Chad. So.
Big Daddy, you're right. All 4 wheels. All 4. Hit right in that ditch.
Oh gosh. Oh. All right. Well, we should sit in timeout for a minute and just get ourselves together.
And just stare at this a little longer. Magic Mike, true crime stories.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
gosh.
Oh man. Now you got to stare at me. I'm so sorry. It is a step down. Oh, you traded down. Apologies.
I may or may not have that graphic that I put together as my screen
as your background.
I will neither confirm nor deny that 3 hot cops might be mine.
We all know that private ain't private. Tish thought it was, but it ain't. And by Tish, I mean Tisha, not our Tish.
Not our Tish. Oh gosh, that graphic needs to be on a pillowcase. They offer those.
If we could get them all to approve.
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Wait. My husband walked in and said, "What are you looking at?" I said, "Cop." I was laughing, of course, but he looked at the screen and then
Samantha's not gonna be allowed to watch with us anymore.
he's gonna put the internet filters on.
He's gonna put a code on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, sad for him because the code is daddy.
The code is Detective Daddy. Let me. Oh gosh, my laugh is obnoxious. Oh my gosh, it's obnoxious. Yes.
13th juror making couples question each other forever.
Oh gosh.
Big Daddy said I'm far too sober for all this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
That's hilarious.
I'm dead.
I'll post that graphic on Twitter in case anybody wants to save it. In high resolution.
That will be the most viewed tweet you've ever had. Murdaugh who? I don't know.
I think my most viewed one in Murdaugh was like 1.2 million or something. I think this is going to be like 7.4 million like within the first hour. Oh my god.
You know what we need to do? We'll just put up a video of just that photo for 3 hours. And I will drop on repeat a clip of music that I've paid the license for.
Look,
and it'll be
graphic,
like
please. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm on it, y'all. I'm getting your graphic right now as we speak.
Oh man. You know, this is a couple of things. One, this is a great chat, but two, this tells you how much we gotta laugh before the week starts.
Yes.
Oh my god. 13 Shades of Blue. All right. Well, we gotta go. We gotta trade even further down with Mr. John Thomas, the not JT.
Oh gosh, way to ruin the moment. Sorry.
I know.
Look
what
at
am I
Detective
doing?
Daddy. Hey there. Hey Daddy. Okay. I'm posting it right now, y'all.
It's not. I was gonna say it's not even up on the screen, and you're talking to him.
I'm posting it. I got it paused. I mean, carry on, y'all. I'm good.
I'd say it's not that kind of show, but it became that kind of show. My new name is Pat Downs.
Oh my gosh, where is okay?
No, that was not inappropriate. That was not super inappropriate. That was totally appropriate and perfect timing. Perfect timing.
In every way. Okay. Twitter. Wait, they're rushing me. I'm still working on the Detective Daddy thing. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, Mr. John Thomas, well, I can't say it like you can. I'll let you say it.
Mr.
What you call him.
I call him a lot of things. Okay, I'm trying to get I'll get the I promise I'll get the graphic when we're done. I'm trying to okay. I'm hot. I need a drink. Okay.
Y'all need Jesus.
I will not deny that.
If he looks like Detective Daddy. Okay, anyways, keep going.
Okay. Anywho, I gotta get my life together. All right. So moving on down. I hate to go into little did you know.
Listen, it is Sunday, and there is no court today, and we just want to hang with you all.
We're going to be getting business cards from Michael the Archangel any minute now, telling us we need to. Okay,
we need to meet.
I'm getting my life together. All right, so moving right along. So John Thomas, not a fan. Defense attorney for Lori Vallow. He had his sassy pants on for his. He's had his sassy pants on a lot lately, let's be honest. For his cross-examination of FBI agent Nicole Heidemann. So Monday night, this had to make our list because Monday night he was even more like of a jerk than he normally is. He was talking about the chart that she had made where she's showing the temple visits that Lori and Chad did and the days that they went in relation to when the killings were. And he's asking about the chart and he's talking about the dates and stuff. And he's like, he says something to her about all of that. And basically he's trying to catch her in something, and nothing that he's saying is doing a dang bit of good like it ever does. And he says something to her, and then he's like, so why would you make a chart if you don't believe it? He goes back and forth with her for a while, and then he says something to her about, because she had brought up that Tuesday, going through all their stuff, you know, it came out that Tuesday was a significant day. And it's actually, Tuesday is one of the days where that showed up to be important because Lori and Chad got married on Tuesday. So he, during this whole little sassy pants moment, he is going to try to once again discredit her, and he's trying to make a big point about how the kids were not killed on a Tuesday. And he, in true, you know, sassy pants John Thomas fashion, is like, so would it surprise you if I told you that they were killed on a Monday? No. So they were killed on a Monday and that doesn't surprise you? Okay. And he's trying to make it out to be like a big deal, like, because, oh, well, you know, Lori can't possibly be involved because the kids weren't killed on a Tuesday. But he had the day wrong, which made my life happy. I love it when he's wrong on anything, and I love it when he gets called out for being wrong on anything because he's so just rude and mean. And so when he finished his cross-examination and they did redirect, and she got up and pointed out that he was wrong, oh, that moment just gave me life. I was like, oh, sit down, Mr. Thomas. That's what I wanted to say. Sit down, Mr. Thomas. But the clip is really long. Sit down. The clip is really long, so we're not going to play it because it's literally the entire cross-examination where he's just being a tool bag. And yes. Oh, look at Carmen. Carmen, you're exactly right. Thanks for throwing cold water on us. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm about to upload the daddy emoji, so I'm about to put it right back in. Because you guys asked and I delivered. You ask and I deliver. This is how this works, y'all. Just be careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, yeah. So that made one of our moments, and I don't even want to hear his voice more than we have to because he's annoying, and that whole thing was one of the things. But that leads us into our next one because his shenanigans are one of the things that have made me, in case y'all haven't heard, made me not his biggest fan. And so we got into the other night. We got into the John Thomas stuff. When I tell you, okay, it was an emotional night and happy emotion, but also sad emotion because of what was going on in the trial, but happy emotion because of what's going on personally. But I was all up in my feelings and could not stop crying. Y'all were making me cry. And somehow the John Thomas one-liners got started and did not stop. And it made my whole week.
Hey, Brandi, check the actual YouTube chat and you can see the brand new emoji.
Oh my gosh. I'm going.
Hopefully everybody likes it. If you don't see it, refresh your page real quick.
Yes. Hey, Daddy. Yes, I love it.
You asked and answered. That's all it takes, y'all. It takes a minute and a half. But
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
So yeah, so we ended up hitting on some one-liners, eh?
Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. The one-liners. You put them together, didn't you?
Oh, I did. I did so much so. I'm gonna unplug this. Oh. Good grief. Okay. All right. Sorry, everybody. Audio technical difficulties. Oh, yes, I did. And if you're ready, we can watch it.
I'm ready. I love that everybody's using the daddy emoji now.
We got Dark Thomas. All right, here we go. No, that's not me.
Oh, 100% he does. 100%. He is looking for an extended car. He did! He said it in court. He just tragedy. Oh my gosh.
And Brandi hadn't seen that yet. So.
I had not seen that yet. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I saw a lot of the one-liners that were coming in the other night, but that's when I was like in the middle of my crying and stuff too. So I was missing a lot of them. So a lot of those I hadn't even seen yet. That's so funny. We'll make that into a short. Somebody was saying that they want that on the socials. We'll make that into a short and have it to where you can share it, because Lord, I hope he sees it. I hope Mr. Sassy Pants himself sees it.
You tag him in it. You know, I had put the first image up with him, and I was like, that portrait is not enough. I need to add red eyes.
The eyes made it. Like that made a huge difference. That was hilarious. Oh my
Dark
gosh.
Thomas.
He will give us more for part 2. Yes, he will. And y'all, any of those you have, send them to us. Tag us. This might have to be like an every week thing that we have to. Yeah, the music was. You did a good job.
I got to tell you, when we got really briefly in trouble for the music thing, because I learned y'all know this. If you download Canva, if you use Canva and you use one of their tunes, yes, you do have that license. Once you have to download it each time you want to play it on a live stream. And I was like, forget it. I'm just going to buy the license for the year. And so I did. So now we have a bunch of stuff. So I was searching and I was like, oh my God, they have a genre called cartoon. What? And therein lies the spot.
Lucy Bowers. I love this idea. We need to do one for Detective Daddy.
That's a brilliant idea. And not only that, but that music is going to be the most dramatic music you've ever heard in a world.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Crystal, thanks for joining.
Hi, Crystal.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Also, I do, we haven't turned this off, and that's fine. If you want to clip that, because I actually think they only allow 60-second clips, but if you want to clip that, clip it.
But we'll make it into a short too, so you can get the whole thing and not sell it, share it. You know what I mean? Oh, so funny.
On the corner.
So, sell it on the corner. Sell that in your Detective Daddy pics on the corner.
Well, I mean, that's one way to get the cops to patch down.
That's one way. You got to go to his corner. Oh gosh.
Oh Jesus.
Detective Daddy. Y'all send me, hey, everybody tag me in or send into my DMs or whatever, but send me all of your one-liners for Detective Daddy. That would be fun. That's a good idea, Lucy Powers. That's a good one. We'll do that one next week. That's so funny.
Yep. Oh gosh. The next one's just as silly.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
The next
yeah. The next one, she's an idiot.
Do you want to
yeah, okay.
Intro it, or do you want to just play it?
Yeah, well, it's Latisha. So Latisha is in an interview with the forensic psychologist, and she's doing her thing where she's just blabbering on and on. And the psychologist is talking about how, this is something we all knew already, but she's talking about how she is showing grandiosity and entitlement and lack of empathy. She thinks she's too smart for everyone. She doesn't even want to meet with the people who don't have high enough credentials for her to take the time out of her busy jail schedule to meet with. She inflates her own her own intellect, and she just thinks that she is the bomb diggity. Do people still say that? Is that still a thing? Anyway, she thinks that she's like the bomb diggity and that nobody else can even relate to her. Now, we could have played the clip where she's talking about this, but it sounds so much funnier with normal people talking about what she says. So we have the clip of the forensic psychologist talking about one of her many BS stories.
Give me 1 second. I'm just exporting now. I realized I had to do something real fast before we hit play.
Latisha. Oh,
I know.
She's ridiculous.
Let the record show that I was indeed ready for tonight, except for this one point. Oops.
Yada, yada, yada. That's exactly.
Here we
How
go.
do I really feel?
To just have a mental illness.
Whoa. Hold on. Whoop. Here we go.
To just have a mental illness.
I just want to talk about the vampires some more. Did you talk to Miss Stout about her experience with vampires during your forensic interview?
I did.
Tell the jury about that.
Miss Stout introduced a vampire called Justice. She said that there was a button in her cell that she could summon Justice, Jasper, perhaps Patrick, if I remember correctly.
No.
She said she had been introduced to vampires when she lived in Alaska previously. And they used to go door to door like Jehovah's Witnesses. And
the vampires went door to door like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Offer them in any kind of meaningful way. Like, wasn't explaining anything or trying to use that information necessarily. But she certainly referenced them throughout the interview.
Did she tell you where she got these names for these so-called vampires she's talking about?
She directed me to the movie Twilight.
And did you find out that these names were
He
from
laughed.
the movie Twilight or the book series?
Yeah, a few of them for sure. I'm not
down.
familiar with the series myself, but I Googled. She talked about a vampire council, and the name of the council was taken directly from that series. And then a couple of the names for sure came from there as well.
And is that something that would be common with someone who has dissociative identity disorder, that they would be able to tell you exactly where the names of other personalities came from and things like that?
Are you drawing a connection between the vampires and DID? Because I got a bit confused there.
No, I'll ask you a different question. What relevance, if any, did that have in your evaluation? The fact that she's talking about vampires that came from a movie.
Well, certainly if somebody's talking about vampires and that appears real to them, that could signify that they're experiencing a mental illness. So I looked further to see, I'm looking for consistency again.
The fact that she has her head down during this, I would too, because I'd be embarrassed. But she has a button in her jail cell where she can call, was it Jasper? What was the other ones?
Justice,
and then whatever the other one was, where she can call them. And the fact that these vampires go door to door in Alaska like Jehovah's Witnesses is,
Patrick and Christina.
Where do you come up with this stuff? Oh my gosh.
Patrick. Oh man. Well, Cajun Kool-Aid shared something with us. And I'm going to play it because it's apparently a vampire rap.
Easy.
I'm just overflowing with ambition. You don't know me, I'm a killer with bad ambition. I flip the bird while I'm hiding from my tribe. Fuck knows I'm a banter with a sinister smile. Letitia, Christie, and Jasper Taylor, don't let me forget. I'm a hustler just playing, stay away from my drama. They don't know the truth, I'm a no good vibe. No one can stop me, I'm a vampire on fire.
That was so good.
Gosh.
It was so good. Oh, well played, Cajun. And we got another one coming up from Cajun Kool-Aid too when we start talking about, the other stuff we got to talk about her.
She is something else.
I think didn't you also have a picture too to go with this one?
Oh yeah, which this goes with the next one because I kind of put them all together because this one kind of leads into the next one because this is part of Letitia land where she has lied about everything, nothing makes sense, and she's Holly Berry, thug life is coming. She has lied about everything. She's an idiot. She lives in her own little, psycho bubble. I started calling it Letitia land. So if you want to pull it up, we'll go over with these are just the most recent of Letitia's whatever the heck you want to call them. I don't even know what you call them. Okay, so we'll start at the bottom. We have Michael the Archangel, and I had to put an arch on him. I added the arch from the last one because he needs an arch because you can't be an archangel if you don't have an arch. Hello. So Michael the Archangel, we have her 3 vampire Jehovah's Witness friends right here in the middle. And we have Cash Baby. Cash Baby with the fake belly full of money right there on the end that got into her Cash Baby. Cash Baby. That one took forever to make. I had to do all of those pieces individually. I had to Google the little fanny packs with the belly on them and then find money and then find a anyway. This is like 17 different pictures all in one to make that Cash Baby. That took the majority of it took like an hour just to make Cash Baby. But we got Cash Baby. So if you missed Cash Baby, I am not getting into that whole mess right now. But Cash Baby billionaires right there. So these are her mythical, some of her most recent mythical friends on the bottom. Now on the top, we have some of her personalities. So if we start at the left up here, we have, you can see in the back, Letitia with the 1996 Olympic USA gymnast. She is, I think half of my prep for tonight's show went into just this one graphic. I'll be honest, because so this is one of her, I think it was Janelle or maybe Harmony, I can't remember which personality, lived in a trailer during the 1996 Olympics and was friends. She played softball with Carrie Struggs, and she was friends with Dominique Dawes and all of the others. Now, the only problem was this personality that she had during this time in the 1996 Olympics, which were, by the way, in Atlanta, not in Colorado or South Carolina or wherever the heck she's saying she was at that time. I think she was saying South Carolina at that time. 96 Olympics were in Atlanta. But anywho, she could not bat left-handed. Her personality at that time could not bat left-handed. But she did get to, of course, befriend the 96 Olympic USA gymnast. And you see her picture there with her besties from 96. Now, if we scroll over, she has done some impressive mental gymnastics. Now, if you scroll over, Thug Life Letitia. Letitia is the personality that is, in her own words, quote, thug life. She listens to rap music. She actually even referenced, she let us know Tupac's not dead. So anybody who was wondering,
she saw.
She let us know he's alive and well. Yeah. So
yeah,
don't y'all worry. We're waiting on that next album to drop. He's alive and well. So and also Tisha Secure blasphemy. So she also let us know that Letitia is the personality that is always, quote, doing the most, which I don't think any of us disagree with that. But this is Thug Life Letitia.
Mm-hmm.
So another one of her personalities is Taylor. Now, Taylor is married to this some dude. I don't know.
Looks like Josh Duggar.
I can see it. And she's happily married, and she has 3 kids named Ariana, Alicia, and Adriana. Yes, Elvis comes in that's a whole nother personality. We'll hear about that maybe this week, hopefully. So this is Taylor. Now, Taylor is everything that Letitia wishes she could be. She's happily married. She's emotionally stable. She's got 3 beautiful kids, and all is well in Taylor's world. That is her main personality. All right. And then our next one is Victoria. Now, Victoria gets a halo because Victoria is the only one, according to her, who has empathy. So Victoria is she's our best self. She's our, Taylor drinks pumpkin spice lattes and a puffer vest and riding boots.
You mean the Han Solo look?
That would definitely be Taylor. Yeah. Yeah. That would be her. So Victoria is the only good one. And then, of course, we have Maria. Maria, I put her in security because Maria is the protector. Maria is the one who goes into protection mode and just wants to take care of everybody else because Maria is the good one. And she is the one who... Yeah, so those are just some of her personalities that we got into this week. And we can all pick our favorites. My favorite, because I too am Thug Life. My favorite is, of course, Thug Life Letitia. So
of course. And this is the other thing. This is the other thing that Cajun Kool-Aid sent us, and it's fantastic.
I love when people say, "Oh, I love your personality," and I'm like, "Bitch, I got 15 others. Let me go get them."
Oh gosh.
Oh, just truly. We're glad you're here. You may have to rewind later because there's a lot. There's just a lot.
I will make Cash Baby into her own little image to share because I've had a couple people that have asked me for that. I will. I just saw the 2 DMs. I will make that into its own little thing to share. But Cash Baby took forever. Cash Baby's gonna be my new dang profile picture because it took so long to make. So it's so funny. Letitia Land.
Oh, but now we get to go back to your favorite.
Ugh. Dang John Thomas. Okay,
Doggone
so
John Thomas.
Doggone John Thomas. Now, in case y'all don't know, I'm not a fan.
We just need to put that. We need to put that as like your title there. Not a fan.
Not a fan of John Thomas. Oh gosh. Okay, so but this one is one of my favorite moments of the week, and we did do the clip for this one because how could you not?
Right.
So John Thomas is up to cross-examine Dr. Garth Warren, who is the forensic pathologist who examined J.J. Vallow. So he has his sassy pants on, and he automatically gets right on into it, and he's asking him the same way he does with everybody, asking about his education and, oh, well, when did you do your education? And the man went to Stanford. Okay, so you can't like this ain't like Letitia's degree. This is like actual real life knowledge. And so he's like, okay, well, when did you go there? And it was funny because you can tell that he's getting sassy and like, let me tell y'all, Dr. Warren, he ain't taking nothing. He's like, well, we've already been over this, but let me tell you again. So then he tells him again, which was hilarious. So the tension is already kind of starting as they're going back and forth. John Thomas, who I'm not a fan of, asks who's in the room while he's doing the autopsy. So Dr. Warren tells him about the other people who are there. He's, saying like the coroner and a detective and prosecutor, photographer, et cetera, et cetera. So Thomas asks him, is it recorded? Now, he just said all these people were in their room with him. And he's like, well, is it recorded? And he said, no. And so John Thomas was like, oh, so they just have to take your word for it. Oh, okay. They just have to take your word for it. Like, he just named off like 722 people that were in the dang room with him. And he's like, oh, so they just have to take your word for it. Don't be a John Thomas. Don't be a John Thomas. So they're getting, the tension's building. So then he asks about, oh gosh, this moment, I'm just excited already thinking about it. He asks him about collecting evidence, and he is talking about like the process that they go through. And he asks Dr. Warren. Dr. Warren's like, okay, well, it's been 3 years, but normally this is what I do. So I imagine this is what happened. And he's like, no, I don't want you to imagine. I want you to focus on the case. And so he's asking him, well, this back and forth led to the question about JJ's cause of death. Now, John Thomas is doing what he does. He's trying to discredit Dr. Warren. And it led us to one of my favorite moments of the trial. I love it. Let's listen to it.
Male or female, do you know?
It is male.
Okay. So you indicated the cause of death on JJ was, well, I don't want to get this wrong.
No, please don't.
Please don't. No,
Why don't
Holly
you go ahead
Berry,
and tell
I'm
me
not.
what it was?
It was asphyxia by plastic bag over the head and duct tape covering the mouth.
Right. Plastic bag over the head. So tell me what evidence did you collect? Did you collect any evidence inside the sinuses? Did you swab the sinuses and pull out any evidence?
No.
Did you swab the throat or go down the throat somehow and swab anything down there?
Yes, we took oral swabs.
Okay. And did you find any evidence of microplastics or something that might be consistent with someone being smothered with a plastic bag?
Well, I wouldn't expect to find that, but no, we didn't find anything.
Okay. So how is it that you're coming to the conclusion that this person was smothered with a plastic bag?
Right. So going back, so JJ was found with a plastic bag over his head. That was duct taped tightly. He was bound. There was evidence of a struggle, and there's no other explanation of why he was dead.
So as a rule out.
I wouldn't consider a rule out because there's a plastic bag over his head.
Okay, but that plastic bag could have been put over his head post-mortem, right?
I guess that's possible.
Okay. But
So
you're
stupid.
saying that your conclusion is that it was done ante-mortem prior
Correct.
to his death.
Correct.
And that's based on nothing concrete, just your theory of the way you think the crime may have happened.
No, I think essentially that's how an autopsy and all the tests, that's why you do all of those things. So if you have a person with a plastic bag over their head and is bound, and you do all the tests and you do the autopsy and you find zero reason for them to be dead, then it's reasonable to conclude that that was the cause of death.
Okay, but let's back up a little bit. When I talked about swabbing the sinuses or swabbing the nasal cavity, you didn't do that?
I've never heard anybody doing that in this type of situation.
Okay, what type of situation are you talking about?
Bag over the head.
Okay, so when someone has a bag over their head and they are, and I'm just going off of things I've seen in movies and whatnot, it seems
That's
like
scary.
He said that's
scary to you?
scary.
If you're going off movies.
Okay. So, well, you're going off of
My knowledge.
knowledge. Okay.
Knowledge.
So when someone puts a bag over their
Knowledge. He said I'm going off of what I've seen in movies. Dr. Warren's like, that's scary. That's scary.
I would have fired him. I would have fired him just then.
Look, can we just give a round of applause for Dr. Warren, though? Like, that was quick to just be like, that's scary. Because I think I'd have just looked at him like he's a dang idiot. I'd been like, did he really just say that? But not Dr. Warren. Dr. Warren's like, that's scary. He quick back on
Boom.
that. Man, that was funny. And then when he's like, so what are you going off of? Knowledge. Knowledge! Imagine that. Oh, gosh. Making him look like the moron that he behaves like in that moment made this old girl, made my heart sing. I was like, that was such a hard night of testimony, but having that moment where he looked like such an idiot for trying to, oh gosh. And again, he's one of those exceptions to my rule, JT. I do not feel bad for calling him an idiot because he has been so snarky and so rude to everybody. So
I want people to know that it has nothing to do with the fact that he's a defense attorney.
No,
that's his job, and that's
right.
fine. We like them. Bob Motta is one of my favorite people in the world. It's just how he does it. It's him. It's him. You know, firefighters are awesome, but if you're a bad person, I might call you out on it. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah. We might have a whole reel in our story dedicated to you and what a goober you are.
It's true.
Ugh,
It's true.
gosh,
Oh my gosh.
that moment and the memes and the tweets and the all of the stuff that came after it. Oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved every second
It's
of it.
just so good.
Idiot.
It was so good. Polly, thanks for joining us. Polly said she couldn't wait to leave the restaurant to get on the live stream. That's right. We're your endless supply of breadsticks. That's what we are.
Yes. Ooh, breadsticks sound good. Oh, that's hilarious. Lucy Bowers, I called him an idiot and I'm sticking to it. Me too, Lucy Bowers. Me too. And I even posted, and
I mean,
JT's right. It's not about being a defense attorney. I even posted today. I was like, in a world full of John Thomases, be a Bob Mata. Because like, I love me some Bob Mata. I love, like, there are defense attorneys that I love because they can handle their job and they can, you know, do it in a way that's not just being a condescending jerk and basing your stuff off movies. Oh gosh.
Right.
He's awful.
Oh God. I'm trying to think. I've got a couple of things that we a couple other things that we could do. And I'm trying to find them currently. Okay.
Oh, John Thomas. Show Detective Daddy again. We need a palate cleanser. I'll be right back.
That she said, "Show Detective Daddy." Let's you know, I had some stories and stuff that we could talk about here if everybody's up for it. I got two things. I had two things. I had I'll let you guys pick. You guys get to vote. The first one is the 25 really, we won't go through all 25, but 25 really weird lawsuits you wouldn't believe were ever filed. And then the other one is the funniest court cases of all time. So I'll let you all make that decision. While you make that decision, I'll be right back because this is live.
I know. I needed
Make
a
them
second.
laugh.
I had to get my. Oh, y'all were asking about the drinks earlier when we started, and it's the creamsicle drink is Pinnacle whipped cream vodka and orange soda, and I'm telling y'all, it tastes like a creamsicle, and it's really good. Yes, Melissa, please do this. I'm going to call every rude person I come across at John Thomas. Please do, because he's awful. I'm not a fan. Funniest cases. I haven't seen either of these. He pulled these up. Yes, it is. It is definitely yum. It does. It tastes like one of those old school like orange creamsicles. Oh, they're so good. The vodka infused whipped cream. No, I have not. That sounds like heaven, right up my alley. I will have to try that.
All right. What are the votes looking like?
Funniest cases is what we're looking like.
All right. That sounds good. All right. So I'll say this, the 22 funniest court cases of all time. This is coming off of Reader's Digest. So, you know, Reader's Digest, the book you always found in your grandparents' house. And if it's in your house, I'm not coming for you. So I promise. It just happened I did come back empty-handed. You are correct, Laura Lee. I still have like 3/4 of a bottle of wine here, but I'm also not going to do that to anybody. So I got to watch out. Red wine in me creates headaches, but I still like it. All right. Oh, here's the first one. This one's called The Hairy Hand. So, a young man named George had surgery to correct an ugly scar on his hand. The surgeon grafted skin from George's chest onto his hand, except George had a hairy chest, so now he had a hairy hand as well. George sued the surgeon and was awarded the difference in value between a 100% good hand and a hairy hand.
I have questions.
I don't
Where
have
wa-
any answers, but you can ask them.
Where was this at?
This it doesn't. No, it's just a man named George. Doesn't say
Oh.
where.
I was like, that's a Florida thing, ain't it? But
I have no comment. No comment
better not.
whatsoever. Oh, we already did enough to Florida today. We've done enough to Florida, and we've done enough to everything else. Where? Why? Oh, here. All right. No. RD. I don't want to put my email address in. Okay, here we go. Judges have latitude when it comes to how they write their opinions, and some run with it. For example, here's how Justice Goldberg, a federal appeals court judge in Texas, began his 1986 opinion in the case of United States v. Batson. Some farmers from Gaines had a plan. It amounted to quite a big scam, but the payments for cotton began to smell rotten. 'Twas a mugging of poor Uncle Sam. He wrote a poem.
The poem makes it better.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right. Quote, after an extreme close-up review of the record and excellent authorities, the court enters the following order. So begins the opinion of Federal District Judge Payne in Noble v. Bradford Marine, a clear shout-out of the hilarious film Wayne's World. The first section is captioned hurling chunks. The last, a swing and a miss. In between, Judge Payne calls the defendant's case bogus and not worthy, and ultimately denies the defendant's motion with a curt party on.
Like Amos said, that's totally a John Thomas thing to do.
It's true. It's so true.
I know a lot of y'all are going to bed. Good night. We love y'all.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for hanging in there. We've almost reached our limits for Sunday night, we know.
Yeah. I reached my limit when we were done with Detective Daddy.
this is 13th. This is 13th Juror After Dark. We don't need an After Dark. We don't. Oh boy.
John Thomas died of hair, even though he's bald.
Another man accused of speeding seemed really, anxious as he stood before Judge Caprio. Is there something you want to say? Judge Caprio asked the man. Actually, yes, the man replied. My wife and I are trying to have a baby, and she's ovulating right now. What could be said beyond that? The judge went, thank you for sharing. I could never say that. Whose decision? Shireen, you need to be alone with your screensaver. It doesn't talk back.
My screensaver and my prison letters. Everybody's gonna think so different of me after tonight. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm gonna kick back with a glass of wine, some jailhouse letters, and my screensaver.
We do have one more. This is our top. This is our number 13. Our top WTF moment of the week. We had a lot of fun this week with making fun of John Thomas, lots, and Letitia and all of her ridiculousness. And we will get those graphics on. I'll put them on Twitter and stuff for y'all too. But we had so much fun. But out of all the fun that we had and all the hard times, because there was a lot of hard testimony that we had to listen to this week. Out of all the fun we had, the top WTF moment for us of the week was when we had our first 2 nights where they finally approved, after forever and ever and ever, they finally approved us to be able to have the memberships and stuff. And our first 2 nights were Thursday and Friday. And I cried like a baby. And
we both did, as you can see.
Ridiculous crying. Yeah, I had to do the screenshots of both of us. Like, just not okay.
It's the only time you'll see a man in a Kiss shirt crying.
If you missed what the corks are, or the cork, that's all one cork. It's just different parts of it. So I have special moments vase with corks in it, and I opened a bottle of wine. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa Wilmot. Thank you.
Oh,
oops.
Muchos gracias. And Holly gifted a membership.
Thank you. Oh,
Thanks,
thank
Holly.
you, Holly.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you. Y'all are the best. I love our people. Yes, Annie, it was a river of tears. I cried like a baby. So I have that. Oh, you can see it in the very back of the picture.
Right here.
So I open a bottle of wine for special occasions, and I'll write what the occasion is and what the date is. And I do it like a lot when I have guests, come and stay with me, or when something special happens or whatever. And so I opened one on night one to celebrate, because we had 156 new members, and I lost my marbles because I was hoping to have 5. So we were not okay. We
not at all.
were not like, I literally cried. You can hear me. And when I went back and listened, I was real embarrassed because you can hear me like I should have muted my microphone because I'm like, you can hear me crying and stuff. And I even did the whole Letitia head down on the desk, can't focus on the world thing, because I could not
Thinking about the vampires.
Thinking about the Jehovah's Witness vampires. And so this is probably one of my most special quirks that I have in there right now, because it was just so unexpected and so special. And then on night 2, we got, with that ridiculous Letitia hair, we got to it was only night 2, and we got to 200 members, and it was just so overwhelming and so exciting, and just made me the happiest girl in the world. And you can see our reactions in the pictures about how
we were the 2 happiest girls ever.
Yes. So, and just the love and the support, and people wanting to come hang out with us, and having the new members, and people were so generous, with super chats and stuff, and people were so generous with giving us the sweetest comments, and so generous with your love. And it completely broke me. And I posted a clip from everything on my Twitter, because I was not okay. And
I'm just gonna switch the topic for just 1 second. My favorite part about the brand new emoji is that StreamYard doesn't show those emojis, but they do show this. And it makes my life. Daddy.
Oh, daddy. Yeah, when we're in StreamYard, that's all we can see. So I don't actually see, unless I look on my other screen, I don't actually see Detective Daddy. I just see daddy. And I'm like, oh, y'all dirty. Y'all dirty.
It's our fault. What are we going to do?
It is.
Oh, man. Well, good grief, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Amos. Thank you so much.
She said Detective Daddy. That is all.
Thank you. Lisa said I'm still hearing that. I don't think so. Y'all are the best.
Thank you so much. It is so much appreciated. I can't even tell y'all. And not just the super chats and stuff, not just the memberships, but just the fact that y'all want to come hang out with us. It just makes us so happy.
Right. I've spent years trying to find my people who want to hang out with me. No. I don't know what that says about you all, but I'm happy about it.
Need some alone time with screensaver. Lisa feels like a dirty old woman. Welcome. That's a whole
Brandi
new
and
cult. That's a whole new
Brandi and I
cult.
sometimes talk after the show, but I think she's just gonna sign off. Like,
Yeah,
she's like,
no,
I'm gone.
Peace out.
Bye. Peace out, Cub Scout. Oh man. Well, you know what? We did all right. We did all right tonight. I think it was fun. You guys are the best. Seriously.
It was so much fun. This is one of the funnest shows because it takes a lot of preparation. I've been sitting here in my laptop, or not laptop. Oh, it's a computer. I got a new computer and I'm feeling real fancy.
If you're noticing, she's running like smoothly. Brandi is gonna be able to stream and all that fun stuff now. We've pushed from the 4 gigs of RAM to what is it? 12, 14. We're moving on up.
I didn't know anything about it, but my computer, I've had any of y'all that were here where you saw me trying to run it by myself, and I had so many issues.
The computer just didn't want to work, and it's the 4 gigs. That's what we ended up determining. So
it kept kicking my audio off, and it's like, okay, look, Heifer, you can either have video or you can have audio, but you cannot have both. I'm not built for this. So I had to, RIP to the 2001 computer. No, it wasn't 2001. I'm just being dramatic, but it was an old computer. So I went and bought a new computer, and I did not know what I was doing because I'm like, oh, that one's cute. I'll just take that one. No, I had to have JT text me on what to get. So I went and actually got a new computer so that I can stop having so many problems. So, okay, look, you know what? I don't know. It was when I bought it, I was like, oh, that's cute. That's white. And it was pretty. And
streaming is a whole nother beast. It's much more than word processing and general internet use, right? So Brandi went out and she not only got herself a new computer, but she got herself a mic arm, a legit arm for her mic, just like I have.
I'm going to show y'all this. Hold on.
Oh, she gonna take a pic. Where are you gonna put it?
You hush that fuss. Look, I'm not that okay, I can.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There, look, it's there. It's there. We see it.
See?
There it is.
Tell me I ain't technical. I'm literally sending him pictures. I'm like, will this one work? I don't know what I'm doing. But
so see, we're improving. We're all improving. Eventually I'll get the green screen to work. But until then, you get to look at Snuggles. and my wrestler memorabilia. And my friend's artwork. By the way, if you have artwork, I would love to display it. I love art. That's my favorite. That's my good buddy. I'm pointing with the wrong finger. That's my good buddy Ryan's. And then Eric Carter Landine, who also has a wonderful true crime podcast. That's her. That's his husband's artwork right there. So I love putting up artwork. And that's Dick Van Dyke, and it's a signature of him, and he's my hero. So, all right. I think we should call it.
Yes.
Oh,
you'd be more technical if you weren't 15 feet away from it.
I don't know what that means. I guess the mic.
I'm all
You're all growled up.
Daddy
Dean,
cop look.
I'll take it.
Daddy cop pervs.
Oh, you know what? It's funny. Betsy meant growed. Betsy meant growed, but growled also works too.
Shireen, I see you. I ain't sharing that, Shireen. You go sit in timeout. Betsy said no.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, we love
do
y'all
need a
so
PO
much.
box.
Yes, I was supposed to do that this weekend, and then I didn't because I've been working on all this stuff, getting my fancy new computer set up.
Melissa, I think we all are at this point, whether we want to or not. All right.
Yeah, girl.
Wink, wink. Thank you all so much. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, best
Exciting.
chat ever. Best chat ever. We love y'all. And thank you for reporting to jury duty. WTF moments. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.